I'm going to talk about how you can get the most out of consuming eggs and what are the 8 benefits that eating eggs all the days will bring to your health. I'll explain why eggs are a superfood and part of a healthy diet. It is a good, inexpensive source of many nutrients and vitamins, as well as high-quality protein. Furthermore, it is low in calories, with only 78 calories per egg. However, the egg once had a bad reputation due to the cholesterol present in the yolk. And do you eat eggs every day? Are eggs good or bad for your health? Can eggs raise blood cholesterol? What's the best way to prepare egg for your arteries? How many eggs should you eat a day? Is it true that you should eat the egg whites and discard the gems? What's the best egg? Egg white or brown? And does the color of the gem make a difference? In this video, I'm going to talk about how you can get the most out of consuming eggs and what the 8 benefits that eating eggs every day will bring to your health. Just making a spoiler, the egg is a superfood. And better, cheap, quick and easy to prepare, and you find it everywhere. So stay until the end of the video because much of the information will surprise you. But first, enjoy the video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our tips health, and turn on the bell to receive notifications, and it is also very important that you spread this knowledge with your friends and family. Because when it comes to your health, our health is worth sharing. So share there. And tell me, do you eat eggs every day, or did you stop eating because of fake news? Against them? What part of Brazil or the world are you from? Write down there. Come on. Why are eggs a superfood and part of a healthy diet? Good and cheap source of many nutrients and vitamins. Plus high-quality protein. Plus it's low in calories on average. An egg has only 78 calories each. If there was a perfect food, eggs would be among them. The top 3. But, the egg once had a bad reputation, mainly because of the cholesterol in it. In the yolk. When I was a teenager and I trained swimming, after training I prepared some scrambled eggs and my father, who is a cardiologist, would scold me, "Don't eat so many eggs. Gonna die heart attack." Today we know that this is not the case. Yolks still have a lot of cholesterol, on average 180 to 200 milligrams of cholesterol, and that was more than half of what was previously considered healthy, so eating 2 eggs was already beyond ideal. It was only in 2015, with a review of 40 studies, that it was possible to prove that there was no correlation between dietary cholesterol and heart disease. I open a parenthesis here. Dietary cholesterol does not mean that your blood cholesterol, if it's high it's okay, it's not that. It means that if you eat a lot of cholesterol your liver will regulate itself, it will produce less cholesterol. In about 1/3 of the population it can increase cholesterol, yes, if they have a high cholesterol diet. For these people, an egg a day would raise 10 to 15% of cholesterol total. Today we place more emphasis on limiting saturated fat, which does raise cholesterol. LDL, the bad cholesterol, and that can increase the risk of developing cardiovascular diseases. So eggs, along with shrimp, are the 2 foods rich in cholesterol and with low in saturated fat, which would not, or only slightly, raise your cholesterol of the blood. In addition to cholesterol, what are eggs rich in? Think with me, since the egg is born a living being, it must be dense in nutrients, it must have all ingredients in the correct proportions to sustain a chick. So he's high in protein. 1 egg has 6 grams of protein and more than that, high-quality protein, with all 9 essential amino acids in sufficient amounts. They are the ones your body cannot make on its own. Then it helps with growth, healing, muscle growth, it can help with weight loss, lower blood pressure and optimize bone health. In other words, the proteins contained in the egg are of very high biological value. The egg also has 13 essential vitamins and minerals like vitamin A*, vitamin B2*, vitamin B5*, vitamin B6*, biotin**, B9, folate*, vitamin B12*, vitamin E*, vitamin K*, D vitamin, in addition to calcium, zinc, phosphorus, and selenium and various antioxidants, which help maintain the healthy egg. Egg whites and yolks have different properties. Egg whites provide a lot of protein without yolk cholesterol. 60% of the total amount of protein in an egg is in the white, while the yolk contains saturated fat and cholesterol. And eating eggs along with other foods can also help our bodies to absorb them better. The vitamins. One study found that adding an egg to a salad can increase the amount of vitamin E that we absorb from the salad. What benefits can eating eggs every day bring to your health? 8th benefit, they help your eyes. Like I said, eggs have some antioxidants, especially lutein and zeaxanthin. One of the consequences of aging is a vision worsens. These help counteract some of the degenerative processes like cataracts and age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of blindness in people with over 55 years old. And it's the egg yolk contains lutein and zeaxanthin, so there's no point in eating just the white. You will lose this benefit. In addition, eggs are also rich in vitamin A, and vitamin A deficiency can also cause blindness. Eggs have the power to improve your brain. Eggs are rich in choline, which is an important nutrient for your neurons, and that most people don't consume enough. A whole egg is an excellent source of choline. It contains over 100 milligrams of this nutrient, among the best sources of HIL there is. Choline is used to build membrane cells, and our brain and nervous system need it for memory, mood, muscle control, and other functions. Furthermore, egg is rich in B12, which also helps your nerves. Improves your immunity. Eggs are rich in various micronutrients like selenium, plus vitamin B12 and vitamin D. Just to give you an idea, egg yolk is one of the few foods that naturally contain D vitamin. 2 eggs provide over 80% of the recommended daily intake of vitamin D. It also helps you lose weight. Eggs are satisfying. As I said, the eggs are packed with high-quality protein, and, as I've been reinforcing in previous videos, proteins increase your metabolism and bring satiety. If you eat eggs for breakfast, you will feel fuller for longer, which will help you avoid snacking before lunch. Consuming eggs can also help reduce fluctuations in glucose levels, which can have great benefits for those who are diabetic or prediabetes. Eggs can also lower your triglycerides. Eating eggs, especially those that are fortified omega-3, can lower your triglycerides. Triglycerides are a type of fat that can increase your risk of plaque buildup. So, the lower the triglycerides, the better for your health. Eggs can reduce your risk of having a stroke. It appears that a daily egg may lower your risk, especially of hemorrhagic stroke, the AVCH. In a Chinese study, people who ate at least 1 egg a day had almost 30% less chance of dying from AVCH than those who avoided eggs. It also helps to improve the health of your bones. If you have osteopenia or osteoporosis, it would be interesting for you to add eggs to your diet. Egg whites contain proline, a precursor to bone-strengthening collagen, and egg yolks can improve bone metabolism, in addition to having vitamin D, phosphorus and calcium, which can increase the density of your bones. And can also increase your HDL, the good cholesterol. Returning to the topic of cholesterol, anyone who eats 2 or more eggs a day can increase their HDL, good cholesterol, by about 10%. Of course, the LDL, which is the bad one, in the 30% that are hyperresponders, the 2 eggs also tend to increase LDL. But there's a catch: egg consumption appears to alter the pattern of LDL particles, from small, dense LDL, which is bad for your health, to large LDL, which is less risky of heart disease. A review of 17 studies with more than 250,000 people did not find association between egg intake and heart disease. And, on the contrary, a new Chinese study showed people who ate about an egg a day were almost 20% less likely than non-egg eaters to develop heart diseases. For all I've said, eggs have been unfairly demonized. Of course, just because eggs do well, don't go overboard. Nothing in excess is good, not even excess water is good. Now, are all eggs the same? They're not the same. The color of the egg: if the egg is brown or white, it interferes little. What really matters is the color of the gem. The darker, closer to orange, the more carotenoids, the better for your eyes. That depends on how a chicken was raised and fed. And of course, the way you make the egg makes a difference. If you fry your eggs with butter, bacon, lard, it makes a food that would not rise. Your cholesterol, it's going to go up, because it's going to absorb all that saturated fat. If you like of fried eggs, fry with olive oil to a maximum of 210 oC. Oh, but olive cannot fry. He can. There is research from the University of Granada that showed that fried potatoes in olive oil may be healthier than puree because of antioxidants of olive oil. And see how interesting if you eat raw eggs, which I don't recommend because there's a risk of salmonellosis, but if you eat it raw it absorbs about 50% of the proteins, and if you ate boiled eggs, it would absorb more than 90%, that is, cooking eggs leaves the nutrients easier to digest. But there is the other side. If you cook at high temperatures, you can reduce the vitamin A from egg antioxidants. Then try shorter cooking to retain more the nutrients of the eggs, in addition to preventing the cholesterol from the egg from oxidizing. So, to make your eggs healthier, choose a low-temperature cooking method. Try to mix it with vegetables so that it helps absorb its vitamins, and if you are going to fry, make with olive oil, without being too hot, 210 oC, and do not overcook them. Remember to subscribe. And until the next video. Thank you very much.